fashion students, welcome to the channel. This segment is planned for helping you out in illustrations and design concept subject. We will be discussing all the tips and tricks that will help you out. Today's topic is the exercises that will improve your drawing skills and make your illustrations better. These exercises help your hand muscles to loosen up all the tension and make them flexible, which in turn will have a nice impact on your work and won't make illustrations look restricted. You don't need branded art supplies for these exercises. A simple A4 size paper, which I taped it with scotch tape here so that it doesn't move. Apart from that, you need a transparent flexible scale. It's my favorite as it helps not only with illustrations but drafting and sewing. It makes my work easy being transparent. Okay, I'm using a mechanical pencil here, size 0.5. You can use any normal pencil. These mechanical pencils help me have a constant line and I don't need to sharpen them often. Start with first exercise. Divide the sheet into 6 boxes. This exercise helps me with improving hand movements by releasing the tension in the muscles. Avoid making short lines. We need to focus on making one solid line. Keep in mind, move only the wrist, not the whole hand. Start marking curves from one side. Don't focus on uniformity and distance for now. Look how the hand is getting stretched. Start making curves from different sides. My wrist is forcing my hand to move and stretch on particular angles which I was not doing before. Practice till you get confidence, line becomes uniform and distance is same. Then move on to the next exercise. So let's begin with the second exercise. We'll be focusing more on the angles in this. Since we've practiced with the lines, now the angles. So the first thing that I'm going to draw is a square. I want you to shift the square, alright? Try to make the square as perfect as possible. This helps us with the illustrations as the illustrations will have lots of angles and we need to be flexible with it. Alright, so once I'm done with the squares, I'm going to take the other one, that is a circle. Now this won't be an angle, but this will be how flexible our hand is moving through the curves. Ovals, different types of ovals, drops, small circles, big circles. Keep on doing randomly and start working with the triangle. Okay, so once I'm done with the triangles, there's one more thing that I need to learn is the spiral. Once you are comfortable at this point, we will start with the next exercise that will start focusing on shapes. Alright, so the next exercise is the shapes. There are few shapes over here. You can see a little flatter and then curve and extreme curve and pointed. So there are different angles that we can practice over here. PDF file in the description box. You can take a printout and use it. Know that the drawing, the proportions are coming equal or not. We will have a inspiration. We will have a particular picture which we will refer so that we can compare and we can correct ourselves at what point we are not doing correctly. So if you draw from your imagination, there's nothing that you can compare from and do correction. You will start observing things in a drawing perspective. So when you watch, when you see a thing, you will start noticing the angles, the proportions, so that will in turn help you with your drawing. This is how I'm going to keep on doing and practice these because they have nice curves coming in and then we have broader curves coming in, and then we have narrow petals coming in, and then we have a straight one, and we have a straight one which in turn gets curved. So these are the objects that you need to practice and master this. So then we will go to the next exercise. We'll start with our next exercise. You can select any solid one object picture. This is A4 size. Make 1-inch boxes on this. Alright, so the boxes are ready over here. The same boxes, I'm going to trace it on my sheet here. Thing about this exercise is proportion. You need to know, like for example, the whole picture, when you are drawing, you might get lost with the proportions, you might get wrong with the angles. Now over here what will happen is that we are not focusing on the entire picture and getting confused. We're focusing only on one area, and I'm going to see how much the object is covering in that particular box, so I don't have to worry about everything. So let's just count 1 2 3 4 5, and then 5, and then the second one here. That is where this object, if you can see here closely, just here and just here. So look at the proportion, look at the distance, and try to have that same. It's here and it's here. So I've got those dashes, and then look at this shape, it just goes slant. It will help you start analyzing things in a drawing perspective. Now, why are we doing these exercises for when we need to learn illustration? I'm a designer. Why am I making pots and flowers? Now, the thing is, these are the basic foundations. Now, unless and until your foundations are not strong, it becomes difficult for you to build up. So the thing is, make your drawing skills foundation strong so that whatever vision you have, you can easily put it on the paper. Alright, so make your foundation strong. Don't jump to the level 2 and level 3 once you're not thorough with your level 1. So the level 1 is just make your hand as flexible as possible. Just analyze the things, try to get those things in your drawings. Be careful with the proportions, because all these drawings, the illustrations, they speak proportions. If they are off, then your illustrations won't live up to the mark. Okay, so it is important for us to analyze. All right, so we're done with this exercise. Now, this was the final exercise with the practice of drawing. Now I hope you all practice this, and in my next video I will be showing you the shading. If you see, look at the shading, how we will convert a flat object into 3D. Now this again plays a very important role in our illustrations. Okay, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and please let me know about your opinions. What are the points that you find it difficult, and I will help you to overcome them. And see you in the next video then. Bye.